All right, guys, so this is the first look at the new bike. Put some comments down below to take some guesses at what you think the new bike is, but here it is coming up. Didn't really know I was going to get this. I just, it just ended up happening. So if you don't know what happened to the last bike, I'll explain that. Let's see. I'll explain that at some point. But long story short, the red bike is gone. I still have it, but it got replaced with this beauty. So welcome to the new YouTube. This is N31LE, your boy Neil E. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the new YouTube. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's a new thing that I'm kind of learning the ropes of. I've been on YouTube for, ever since like 2012. I've had various different accounts. My first ever YouTube was a motorcycle channel on my yellow Honda F4i. Uploaded a couple videos and got busy with college schoolwork and stuff like that, so I never really continued going on with it. So I think with this one, now that I have a little bit more free time on my hands, I'm gonna start uploading a little bit more frequently. Be getting on Twitch, Instagram, this, that, and the third. So that being said, y'all probably been wondering where I've been for the past 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I don't know. Whenever this whole thing with the car went down. So the car will be talked about in a separate video. We're just getting everything wrapped up with that. I can't wait to talk about that one, because y'all gonna eat that up. So if you're one of the people that knows what happened with my car, please do not talk about it in the comment section, in person, with anybody. Like I said, that's a situation that's going to be dealt with on its own. So if you know about it, please don't say anything in this video. In any case, what happened with my Honda CBR 1000 RR? Man, this one is tragic. And this happened right about the same time as the car. So I got hit with the car situation and then the bike situation back to back in the same month. So your boy was heartbroken, but at the end of the day, it was getting into the winter time. So at the end of the day, like, it really didn't even matter, because, I wasn't going to be doing anything with either one of them in the next couple months. So yeah, back to the topic. What happened with the red bike? This was like a Sunday, I think in like October or something like that. So finally got home off of my trip. And I was like, you know what? Let me go out and do a little bit of riding. I took the bike out in about, like, it was like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. It was a little while. So hit up some friends. Found out where like a pretty large group of people were at. And by friends, I mean, like, I think it was like one person. They were like, yo, come ride with us. We're over here. So got on the bike, got all my equipment on, and headed out. And they were like, we're at so-and-so bar out in Briar Creek in North Carolina. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a ride, about 20-30 minutes from where I am now. And get down there, and it's like a bar type of establishment. So everybody was, lined up. We went in the bar. Everybody had a couple drinks. I had water. For people that know me, I don't drink and ride. I don't do none of that stupid stuff. So they had their drinks. I had my water, and it was time to go. So I was a little bit tired, so I was kind of just like, you know what, I had enough of riding for the day. It was like 20-30 minutes of riding. I wasn't having it. So I was like, you know what, let me just go home, play some Xbox, call it a day. So everybody's like, all right, cool, we're all heading home too, because they had been riding like a couple hours before. So they was riding all day, and I just got out there. So everybody was leaving. So we jump on the highway, and it's me and 5 other people. So we're riding in the middle lane and the slow lane. And it was 3 people in each lane. So it was me up front in the slow lane, another guy on a Kawasaki in the middle lane leading right next to me, and then the 4 bikes in groups of 2 behind us. And we just got on the highway. We was riding. We was starting to speed up. We're in and out of traffic left and right. We're doing 70, 75 because it's about to start to rain. So we're trying to be careful, and we're chilling at the same time. And all of a sudden, this black truck with a trailer just blows between us. Like, lane split between all 6 bikes. So we're like, what the? I didn't even see it coming. I don't have mirrors on my I don't have mirrors on that bike. So I didn't see it coming, didn't hear anything. All of a sudden, I just felt like a gust of wind like pushed me to the side of the road. And like, I was like, what the heck just happened? I'm like looking around and I'm making sure everybody's still riding and I'm not even paying attention to myself, right? So I'm like just looking around and I'm seeing a truck just hauling it. We were doing 70, so we were doing a speed limit. This truck flew past us at like 100, probably 100 plus. So I'm like, damn, like I'm still alive, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still riding, and I see the guy in a Kawasaki take off right after him. And I'm like, oh God, I'm like, I don't know what the heck is happening. I didn't even know what the heck happened. So I'm speeding up next, try to catch up with them just in case this guy goes down, right? I'm not even paying attention to my bike. One of the guys next to me that was following us that saw it happen starts pointing to me. And I look down at the right side of the bike. The whole right side of the bike is gone and my muffler up like this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah. Bro, this guy, whatever was hanging off the end of his trailer, his taillight or something, smacked the whole side of the bike and just wiped it clean, bro. So I'm like, nah, bro. So I speed up after them, and I didn't notice this as well, but the guy's trailer had hit the Kawasaki's as well. So his mirror was going, the right side of his bike was messed up. So I'm speeding up after him, trying to get a plate. And this guy starts swerving to try to knock us off the bike. So I slow down. I'm like, yo, I don't want no part of this. So I'm looking for the plate. This dude's swerving back and forth on the road, trying to knock us off the bikes. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So dude starts going the speed limit now. And I speed up past him. And like, I just go like this. I'm like, pull over, and I point to the left side of my bike. So he sees it. We both pull over to the left side of the road. And I get off. Like I said, we're on the left side of the highway. So I get off the bike and I'm like, I got this weird feel. And I'm like, yo, this guy's about to do some weird stuff. So I get off the bike and I turn around and he floors it, just runs over the bike. So I'm just on the side of the road like, no, this did not just happen. So bike's crushed. The truck and the trailer drove over the bike. So I'm just like, standing on the side of the road like, this did not just happen, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just standing on the side of the road. So I get on the phone, I call 911, and the other 5 people took off after dude. So I'm like, I'm in the group and I'm like, yo, get a license plate, get whatever you can. I'm calling the police right now. So one of the guys sends me the number of the license plate. So I'm like, yeah, I'm on the phone with the police. I'm like, yeah, just had a hit and run. This guy hit my bike. We all pulled over to get exchange license information, and this guy just cleaned the bike. Like his bike's crushed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling the cops this, like, yeah, where are you at? This, that, and third. We'll see you in like 5-10 minutes. This, whatever. So I'm standing on the side of the road. I picked the bike up and I moved it in the grass and stuff like that. I hear police flying. Woo! Woo! I'm like, God, where they going? I'm right here. So I'm thinking, oh man, somebody else just went down. Third one, pull up right next to me. Boom! Get on the ground, get on the ground. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I'm like this. I get on the ground, face down, this, that, and the third. Dude comes and handcuffs me. Oh, another one pull up right behind him. Another one pull up right behind him. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, I called you guys. Like, why am I getting arrested? Like, I'm the victim here type stuff. And the police is like, shut up. Where's the gun? Where's the gun? I'm like, gun? What gun? What are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? So they're like, we're here for a shooting. Like somebody chased down a truck and I'm like, yo, I don't know nothing about no shooting. I called you guys because my bike got run over by this guy, and I explained the whole situation to him. So I'm still in handcuffs, and I forgot to say, but I had called my mom with the small truck to come and get me, and so we could put the truck on the back of the trailer. So she had pulled up as well, and they handcuffed her. They handcuffed her. and searched the truck for this gun and all this stuff. I'm like, yo, like she just got here. Like y'all watched her pull up. What are you searching the truck for? So it was just a weird situation. So they ended up finding out what happened. They unhandcuffed me, and I'm like, y'all, can y'all explain to me what is going on right now? So the sergeant pulls up, and he's pissed. He's like, yo, like, one of your boys ended up shooting at this black truck and this, that, and the third. We have all of you guys on camera, like pulling this truck over and harassing the driver, this, that, and the third. I'm like, oh, you have us on camera, huh? You might as well just send that to me because I need it for my insurance information. I'm talking hella smack to the cop because I'm like, yo, if you got this all on camera, this is perfect for me. Like, this is gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, if you got the video, like, send it to me, please. You know what I'm saying? Because I need it for my insurance company because they're not gonna believe this. So, of course, naturally, the cop is like, no, we don't got no video now. Like, you know, backtracking like crazy. So I'm like, no, like you just said you had a video. So let me get the video so I can submit it to my insurance company. So whole time they were trying to pin this shooting on me. So I basically just kind of gave them the rundown. I'm like, yo, like explain to me how I could shoot somebody with no gun. And where did this shooting even occur? Like it didn't occur here because there's no gun, one. And on top of that, like, if y'all had a shooting down there, I'm right here on the side of the highway with no bike. So explain to me how I'm supposed to teleport there, shoot this guy with no gun, or with an imaginary gun, and then teleport back here. So I guess they didn't really like that too much. So I said, you know what? Help me put this bike in the back of the truck, fill out my accident report, and then let me be on my way. So they basically RPD, the sheriff's office, and I forgot the third one, but it was three different units all there. Basically, they was all giving me the runaround. Oh, RPD will do your accident report. I go to RPD, I ask them for the accident report. Oh, no, the sheriff's unit's taking care of it. Okay, I go to the sheriff unit. No, we don't do accident reports. Take it to RPD. No, take it to the third. They basically give me the runaround. So I'm like, you know what? Somebody give me a card that I can contact with who's handling this, and then I'll figure it out from there. So they give me a card and incident report and all this stuff. Long story short, nobody ended up doing anything. Nobody did an accident report, an incident report, nothing. So I ended up having to call back like 3 weeks in a row trying to get something. And they ended up giving me a vandalism report because the guy hit my bike and ran off. And in his version of what happened, he said he hit my bike on purpose because he was scared of all of us following him to his destination and beating him up. So the police didn't want to write an accident report because the guy admitted that he ran it over on purpose. So it was an intentional act, which is vandalism. So I ended up getting the guy's insurance information from the police, calling his insurance company, submitting the vandalism report, and they denied it. They don't deal with intentional acts. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So after getting the runaround from the police, now I'm getting the runaround from this insurance company. So I'm like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I got you. So I submitted the claim to my insurance company, and they denied the claim because they don't deal with intentional acts. So I'm like, yo, like, this was technically a hit and run. This guy hit me on the highway. So they start doing their research into it. And they're like, oh, yeah, this seems very intentional. If you want to get this money back from the guy, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to buy a different coverage. So I'm like, what coverage did I have? So tell me why when I bought the coverage, I didn't pay attention to the coverage details, and vandalism was one that was excluded from my policy. So I'm paying all this money and I got nothing out of it. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So I called my lawyer and I'm like, yo, what do you guys need? How much money do you guys need to go after this guy? He's like, man, how much was your bike cost? I said when I bought it, $7,500. It's probably like a $9,000 bike on Blue Book. He was like, it's probably going to cost you more just to go after this guy, and it's not a clear-cut case because there's no camera evidence. There's no evidence other than your bike being run over and you having a license plate. It's going to be your word against his. And if he says anything like he felt threatened at any point, it's a dub. You know what I'm saying? So if you go into a court case, you're going to have to go into this spending as much money as the bike costs to possibly not even get the outcome that you want. So what he said was, you know what, just rebuild the bike if you can, and then go from there. So that's what we ended up doing. We ended up rebuilding the CBR. It's probably gonna be done here in the next couple months. But in the meantime, I told y'all I had something new for y'all. It's the second part of this video. Stay tuned. So as you guys know, I'm an avid Honda lover. Didn't really tell anybody what I was getting. Didn't really know I was gonna get this. I just, you know, it just ended up happening. So if you don't know what happened to the last bike, I'll explain that. Let's see. I'll explain that at some point. But long story short, the red bike is gone, and it got replaced. I still have it, but it got replaced with this beauty. So here it is. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm just kidding. No, here it is. 2023 BMW S1000 RR. Super random. It is the M Sport. See, we got the what's it called, wheels. You can already see that I've already been tearing it up a little bit. It's really not super curvy roads where I am, so you know, try to do the best that I could. But like I said, it is the M package, or the Wario package. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. It's the M package. But M seat, forged wheels. Didn't get the carbon wheels. I forgot what it's called. But in any case, we're just adding some stuff to it today. As you guys know, can't keep anything stock. But 2023 BMW S1000 RR. Everything on it is stock. It is brand new. I am doing the break-in right now as we speak. So I think so far I got it with 6 miles on it. I think right now we've got about 170. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. 218. All right, so close enough. 218. But yeah, so 2023 BMW S1000 RR. Boop. Thanks for watching. If you liked today's video, like, comment, subscribe. Even hit that bell at the top so you can get a notification every time I release a new video. Trust me, you do not want to miss it.